Hey guys, it's Jay and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jay and yeah, I can't really tell you anything else because I just started my channel and it's like I'm not an interesting person, so it's like, you know, the only thing you need to know is Jay. My name is Jay, and today, as you can see by the title, we're gonna be in honor of the Funktion tour ending. We're gonna be talking about my experience, my own personal experience at the Funktion tour. This tour it has been wild ride, wild everything. It's been wild, it's been good, it's been tears, it's been bad, it's been all of this. But my experience personally has been pretty good, and if I could, I would do it the exact same, but change it up a little bit. Like change up like little pieces, details that really don't matter. But yeah, I would change it up a little bit. So today's video is just gonna be me talking about my experience at the Funktion tour, and I'm gonna also put in photos and pictures. So yeah, I'm gonna be also putting in like photos and videos so y'all could see, so y'all could live it with me, my day of the Funktion tour. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this video because it's just gonna be me talking and then me showing you videos and pictures. So I don't know if it's gonna be interesting. I don't even know if I might upload this. Hopefully it comes out really good and I'm really funny. So yeah, so let's get started. I got like, so my concert was October 26, 2018, Houston, Texas, at the House of Blues downtown. I don't know if y'all know this, but my parents are, you know, black, right? And so black parents, they will, I need to cut this string off. It's like bothering me. My parents are black, and so if you have black parents, you will know how hard it is to stay home from school. You could be sick with 102 fever and they will be like, oh, well, go to school. So it was really hard for me to persuade them to let me leave school early. I was trying to not go to school, but then they said, nah, you gotta get your attendance. And so instead of staying at home, I had to leave school early. So we talked about that the night before the 26th, and I was getting my stuff ready. I'm like, what I'm gonna wear, and so I kind of had something in mind that I was gonna wear, but I knew I would change it up last minute, and that's exactly what I did. And so I was like, okay, I got their main gift, and their main gift, I can show it to you now. Their main gift was the giant Uno cards, because I felt like I was gonna get them something else, but then that was like gonna be like $100, and I ain't got money right now. So I was like, the giant Uno cards are only $20, and everybody likes Uno, and it's bigger. It's like, this is Uno, and then here's giant Uno. Can't even fit in the frame because it's giant. Like, it is so fun because I played giant Uno before, and girl, it is so fun, and I really enjoy it. And I thought, they're like crazy boys who likes to play games, especially Austin. So I think this gift would be pretty good. So I got them that, and like I wrote my @ on the box or whatever, and then I also wrote my @ on, like, not every card, but like Uno now has like custom cards in its like box where you could customize a thing. Like you could put swap hands, and if someone puts that card down, you have to swap hands with somebody. So that's exactly what I did with those customization cards. And I just put my @ in the little corner because, you know, I want them to customize a card and not just take up the whole thing with my @ like that would be messed up. I did all of that preparation the day before. And then I went to sleep, woke up at like 4, 5, 6 a.m. One of those, because first of all, I was excited and I had to get up for school. I put a leggings on and a shirt, and I went to school looking a hot mess because I was like, look, I'm only gonna be here for like 3 hours and I'm gone. And so I went through my day just like, oh my god, I can't wait for this concert. Oh my god, I'm leaving early. Like, I don't care about y'all. Ha ha ha. Bye, bitches. Like, I was like goodbye. And so fourth period comes and I run to the front and I'm like, my mom emailed y'all saying that I could leave early from school for doctor's appointment, because I had to lie and say I had a doctor's appointment. And the lady's like, okay. So she got my mom's email. I thought it was gonna be trouble because every time I have something like this, I always have like a freaking trouble with something. And so it was no trouble getting my early dismissal pass. So I got it and I literally skipped out the door. I said la 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 and I skipped to my car. And so I get in my car and I'm just like, oh my god, I can't wait. But then I forgot to like get their candy. I'm stupid. I forgot to get their candy from yesterday, so I had to, instead of going straight home, I go straight to Walmart. And I don't know why it took me so long to find the candy aisle, get the candy, and get a gift bag. And so I finally get that, and it took me like 30 minutes. It took me longer than I expected. I thought it was only gonna take me like half that time, 15 minutes, but my dumb self always forget like in a moment like what I need, because I have horrible memory. And so I drive back home and I have to like do my hair. Well, my hair was in braids before. It was in braids. Now it's in just my little natural hair, my little puff that I'm gonna get flat iron. So mind this nappiness and you can still see my heat damage a little bit, but it's not as bad as it was like my first video. That was just horrible. I'm like fixing my hair, I'm doing my edges or whatever, and that takes me about an hour and a half to 2 hours because I have to do so much to my face. I gotta put my makeup on. And so me and my friend was deciding to leave. We always decide to leave at like 12, like noon, because that's when everybody's getting lunch and there's no traffic. So we're like, okay, we're gonna leave at 12 because we can be 4 hours early and we could be in the front of the line, because if we're at the front of the line, we could get Barricade. And our meet and greet, it was a meet and greet, of course, because we got VIP. So it was meet and greet, early access, and it was like some other stuff, some other free stuff. And so we were like, we're gonna get there 4 hours early because our VIP, every VIP like ticket comes with a GA ticket, and a GA ticket is general admission. And at the House of Blues, they don't have seats like for general admission. It's just like a first come first serve, basically. Like, and so me and my friend was trying to do that. And so we're like, okay, we're gonna go 4 hours early. We're gonna meet our friend Nina at the concert. And Nina, she's our friend from Twitter. Me and Nina met in a group chat, and we was like, yo, you live in Houston? Me too. And so we met last tour, at the Khalid tour. We met there for the first time, and now we're going to this one. And so she said she was already there. She's been there at 8:00 a.m. and mind you, it is like 11. And so I'm trying to hurry up and get dressed, and then my friend Kiera, who is my friend for like a long time, I don't have years, she was like, are you ready? Because like her parents let her stay home, but I could not, so it took me a long time to get dressed. And so I was like, no, not yet, give me 15 more minutes and then I'll be out the house. And so Kiera's like, I think I'm gonna go laminate the poster I made for them. And I don't know if I have the picture of the poster. Well, no, yeah, I do, after she got it laminated. So here it is. It's cute, right? It's really nice. I really like it. And so she because originally we weren't gonna get it laminated because we're like, we don't have time to get it laminated, nor we don't have the money either. And so we were like, okay. And then like we were like, we should get it laminated because they're gonna mess it up, and I already know because boys will be boys. Boys are messy. So first we tried to laminate it at our school for free, but the APs and the teachers, they're annoying because they promise you something and then that doesn't happen, and so it's just like this miscommunication and it messes everything up. And so she decided to get it laminated at a place at like Office Depot or whatever, but we were struggling with that because we didn't know how much it was. She said I can't just not have it laminated because I know they're gonna mess it up or whatever, and she spent all her time on that poster. So I would, if it was me who was doing that poster, I would have got it laminated too. And so she was like, okay, I'm gonna go, because I needed 15 more minutes to get dressed. So she was like, okay, I'll just make my way to Office Depot real quick, laminate it, come back so you could pick me up from my house. And I said, okay. So 15 minutes go by and she says she's stuck in traffic. Now our Office Depot is like 9 minutes away from us, so like her being stuck in traffic and not there yet was really like stressing me out, because I'm like, we're supposed to be leaving already, like we're already late because of me, we're supposed to be leaving already, we're supposed to be halfway there right now, and like she's stuck in traffic. And I was like, oh my god, what to do. And I texted her, I was like, are you already dressed, do you have everything? And she said yes, I have everything with me. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pick you up from Office Depot because we gotta go. We're already late. We said we'll leave at 12. It's now 12:30. We gotta go. And so she sends me her location, and like it sent me to a whole street. Like it didn't even send me to Office Depot, it sent me to a street. And so I got lost, and so I had to put in like the nearest Office Depot, put that in. I make my way over there because she's like, right when I got lost, she said, okay, I'm done, where are you? Oh, I was lost. And I was like, okay, I'm coming back, it's gonna take me 5 minutes. And so I finally get there. It's like 12:50 like right now, and we were supposed to be there already. And so me and her, we stressing. She finally got her stuff laminated. I'm stressing, she's stressing. I said it's too much traffic, we are not gonna make it on time. And so I was like, we gotta find another way. And so I go on Google Maps, and I go and I see like the alternate route with like no traffic, and that was the longest time. And I was like, this is just what we gotta do, because just sitting in this traffic will make me even more stressed out. And I said, I just gotta go the alternate route, the longer way, but it's fine. So we go to alternate route. We didn't get stuck in traffic at all, and I felt like we got there like faster than we thought we would get. We thought we'd get there. It was no traffic, but I had to find a place to park. Now if you live in Houston, you know it's not really hard to find a place to park, but it's expensive to park, you know, because like the cheapest parking I saw, like every time I'm downtown, is between $10 to $20. The most expensive is like $30, $40. So I was trying to find something between 10 to 20 because I have money for 10 to 20 parking. And so I'm looking at all these parking spaces. I'm like, these are too far from, first it's like too far from House of Blues, which is where the concert is held, or it's too expensive, and I know I could find better parking. And so I go like straight across from the House of Blues, and then there's this place, it says parking $20, and there is nobody there. And I'm just like, this right here, this is it. So it's like a machine, and so you have to like put your credit card or money into this machine, and that's what I did. And so I got the ticket, and I was like, please let this parking be like I could park here for at least 10 hours or something like that. And so I get the ticket out, and it says parking, can park October 27th, 3 a.m. And I'm like, thank God, I'm not gonna be here for at 3 a.m. but this is good because we could park here all night without getting towed, and I'm not trying to get towed in Houston, okay? I ain't got no money. Our parking ticket, we got everything. We're like, good, we're settled, let's go. Let's walk to House of Blues. And the walking was like 5 minutes. It really wasn't that much. And so we start walking, and we're like so close. Like all we need to do is cross the street, and my friend forgets her freaking phone in the car, and so we have to walk back and then walk like to the House of Blues. So we walk back and then walk to the House of Blues. It only took us like 10 minutes. And I call up Nina because I'm like, because I was asking my friend Kiera, I'm like, where is meet and greet even supposed to be? And so she's like, I call up Nina and she's like, yeah, meet and greet is upstairs and there's only like 10 people here right now. And I said, huh? Only 10 people? We'll make room for 2 more because we gonna get this bread. Okay. And so our friend saved us a freaking spot and she was all the way in the front. And let me tell you, I was it's like I've been stressing, thinking that we're not gonna get there in time, thinking that it's gonna be a whole bunch of people and the line is gonna be wrapped around the freaking place. No, it was nothing like that. And I'm like, oh my god, hi Nina. She says she saved us a spot, and then, you know, we get to talking or whatever, and like things are going good. And a couple hours pass, hour or two, and so the people who work at the House of Blues come out and they're like, okay ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna be passing out your VIP lanyards and tickets now. So if everybody can just get in a straight line against the wall and we'll go around, go all the way down the line and ask for your driver's license and photo ID or something, and then we'll give you your tickets. And so I'm like, cool. We all get bunched up against the wall and I'm just, lady, she's like, okay. So I finally get to the lady because like people started skipping and it was getting on my nerves. And I'm like, everybody started, like when they set a single file on the wall, everybody started to like get in the circle and try to get their stuff. And I'm like, y'all chill, because it's like I wasn't here first, but my seat was saved, so I need y'all to chill, okay? And so I finally showed the lady my photo ID and she was like, okay Jayla, okay. So she gave me my little lanyard. This is what it looks like. If some of y'all didn't have VIP or don't know what it looks like, it looked like this. This is what they gave us. And then this is the back. So I thought this was like really cute, and I was like, oh my god, it's so like sturdy and nice, and it just looks so nice. And then she gave me my ticket, and my ticket was like in this envelope right here, and I still have the envelope, and then it says VIP, and then here's the ticket. And she also says that meet and greet was pushed back another hour, and so I was happy at the same time, but I was upset because I have to wait another hour in this heat when I don't know if I could do that. The sun keep coming, like the clouds will come and then the sun will come out, and I'm just like, I'm hot, I can't, help me. This lady comes out and she's like, okay everyone, you cannot have any big backpacks, big anything. Your purse has to be a size of something. And so, oh, also there are no posters allowed inside the venue, inside the concert, during the concert. And so my friend and I, we were confused. Like, we knew we couldn't have posters. Like, that goes for every concert. You can't have posters when you go into a concert and just like hold it up because you're gonna block everybody's view. And so I'm like, she said that it's not for, like, we can't have it during the concert, but what about meet and greet? Maybe like if it's a gift, because they let in like big like gift bags in, they let that in. But I was confused because I was like, she said we can't have posters, but she said during the concert. Now what happens if you're giving it to the people, the boys? And so I'm like, I'm confused. So I asked somebody for help, and I was like, sir, she said we can't have posters during the concert, but what happens if your poster is a gift and it's for the band? And so he was like, let me see the poster. He was looking at it. He was like, just put it in your gift bag and I'll let you through. And so me and my friend, we were hyped. We were like, hey, we're about to go in, like, dang, with the poster and everything, like, dang. And so he said he was gonna let us through. So we blessing God, because she said that if we did have a poster, we had to throw it away, and that's like all my friends' work. And I'm like, that's not gonna funny, because that's not gonna happen. And so so he said he'll let us in, and we were like, oh my god, I can't wait. And so then we start getting security checks, so we have to go through, we gotta put our bags and our phones through here, like this little table, and then we gotta go in through the whatchamacallit. And so when we were doing that, oh yeah, the guy who said that he was gonna let us in disappeared out of thin air. And I'm just like, he really promised us he was gonna get us in with this poster, but all of a sudden he disappeared. And so the lady that was talking about that we can't bring posters into the venue, she was like, you can't have this. And I was like, I know, but what happens if it's not for the concert, it's a gift. And so she was like, and then she was trying to talk to other security guards about it, and they didn't know either. And so she was like, no. And I'm like, if you over here asking questions about if we could bring it just for like if it's a gift, and you don't know and they don't know, why are you saying no? You should check with your supervisor or somebody else, because I'm not about to go in without this poster. And so she was like, well, we do have we do have a place where you could put the poster, because this is where we put gifts that are not permitted in the venue, and we'll put it on the table and make sure they get it. And so I'm looking at this table, and this table, let me draw y'all a picture. So she says we have a table where you can put if it's not allowed in the venue, we'll put it at this table outside the venue, and it's for the boys, it's for the band, so we'll make sure they get it, or it's theirs, so they're gonna get it. And so let me tell you, I need to do it like this. This is a bad angle of me, but so here's the security line. So those are the little, what do they call, metal detectors? Metal detectors, there's about 2 of them. So here's the thing. Here's another metal detector. And then here's like the table for like where they check your bags and stuff. They like put it on this table outside the metal detector. And then act like this is the rope. This is the rope right here. Make it like a little dark. That's the rope. And then this is where the table, this is the line. Like, let's say here's the table in like this corner right here. Can y'all see that? Here's the table, and it's like listed PM, pretty much gifts. It says that on the table though. It's not like a big sign, it just says it on the table. So here's the I can't draw, so excuse me. So there's the table, here's the rope, and like this is where everybody's coming. Like, act like the lines, like these little lines are like people. So everybody's coming in through this metal detector. Let me close this. The line starts from over here. You can't really see it. Okay, the line starts from over here, right? It's like, act like the back of the line is over here. This is the start of the line right by this rope, and here's like the first person right here, but act like this is the first person. And so if the line is all the way back over here and the table's right here, do you think that's safe? Do you think that's safe to put their gifts right there? Because when she was showing me, oh yeah, it'll just be on this table right here, I was like, that table that's outside of like the entrance to the venue, that's in the public area, so anybody could just reach on this table and take it, and they won't even know because they're so busy with security check, the metal detectors, and the bag stuff. So I don't understand why they couldn't move this table to like in this corner or something where it will be safe, where somebody will have an eye on it. No, they have it like all the way in the middle of like where the line is. So the back of the line is all the way over here. Here's the front of the line, the back of the line, and here's the table, which is in the middle. And so someone could just like look and then grab it and go, and they could just leave. That's where I was like really questioning it, but I didn't want to keep talking to her because first of all, there's more people going through this line right here, and I'm trying to get into like the front. And so we were like, okay, so we trusted. So we're in the line, Okay, let me make another picture. Okay, so once you get through the metal detectors, you have to line up outside the venue. So this is the venue, and you have to line outside of it. So here's like, so then after you go through the metal detectors, then you'll go like right here, and then you'll wait at the door of the venue. So this is the door. So it'll be like that. So you'll be waiting outside the door. So after you come in through the metal detectors, wait outside the door, and then you'll go in the venue. So we were waiting right here now. And Nina, our friend, she was already like 3 people up because we were talking to the security guard. So of course we lost our space. We were like, okay. And so my friend is freaking out because she notices that the table, this table right here, is like in the public area where someone can take it. So she's freaking out because she thinks like they're just gonna throw that away, and or somebody's just gonna steal it and take it. And so I was like, it's okay, it's okay. I swear they're gonna give it to them or whatever. And then this girl, now if you're watching this, girl, because I don't know your name, Miss, I was stressed at the same time. I was just very confused and stressed, and I didn't no hate on you or anything, because you were the Pretty Pack winner, so I remembered you. But it's just like, if they said we can't bring in something and then someone brings in that exact same thing, it will trigger anybody. And so I saw the girl, so no hate on you, I'm not being mean to you or whatever. The girl, she comes in, she's lined up where we're lined up, so we're already checked in, we already security checked and everything. And so I got my gift bag and I got my purse or whatever, and she got a painting. She got a painting, a canvas. This is a picture I made a few years back. I know, right? It's pretty good, right? It's Black power, Black excellence, yes ma'am. And so this girl, she was in line and she had a canvas like this one. And so if you know what a canvas is, you flip to the back because they're so worried about people's safety with these flimsy posters that's made from cardboard or paper. When you flip over a canvas, there's wood, there's also staples in the back, and there's like these things. Well, oh, never mind, that's dust. But yeah, there's like staples. Now, her canvas was like, this is like probably like, I don't know what's the measurements of it, but it was like this long basically, and then it was like all the way to her neck. So it was like that big, kind of, sort of. It was like that big, and it was a pretty big canvas. And so I'm looking at it, and like, cause she flipped it, and I saw like at the back, it was like not even clean staples like this. Like, you know how these are nicely lined up? Hers were literally like 20 to 30 staples, like stapled right here on each little side. And so I'm looking at hers and I'm like, if they're so worried about people's safety, why is it that she could bring a canvas in but you can't bring a laminated like paper poster board, flimsy poster into the venue? And so me and my friends and everybody's like, yo, that's not fair. And like people we don't even know were like, yeah, that's not fair. And so, hold on, everybody around her was like, yo, that's not cool at all, she can't have that canvas. I'm like, I'm saying, and I'm thinking that I'm like the one who going crazy around here, but no, everybody's agreeing with me saying that's not right. If she could bring in a canvas that has that many staples in it and wood that's like about to break off, then you could bring in a paper poster board. And so I called somebody over. I was like, excuse me, and he really didn't want to come over here. And I was like, can you come over here, please? Because he was getting on my nerves just standing there looking at me like I'm crazy when I have a question. That's your job. Do your job. And so I was like, sir, you said that poster boards or whatever are not permitted, but why does she get to come in with a whole canvas that has staples and wood on the back, and we can't come in with a poster board? And he was like, is your poster that size? And let me tell you, I lied and said yes, but let me tell you, it don't matter what size it is. It doesn't matter. It has staples that are coming out of the back that could potentially hurt somebody. So if you're so with safety, then she shouldn't be allowed with that. And I was like, yes. And so he brought over the poster, and it was like already wrapped in like a little scrunchie, so it was rolled up, and then this was on it. And then he was like, that is definitely bigger than that canvas. And I was like, and so me and other security guards, we started going back and forth. I'm like, I'm not about to do this with y'all because y'all get on my nerves already. And if y'all say that this table is for the band and is going to the band, then okay, it's going to the band, sure, let's just say. And so I stopped fighting with them because I felt like if I kept talking to them, they're gonna either like throw the poster away or they're gonna kick me out. I was like, okay. And so my friend still freaks out because she feels like it's still not gonna go to the boys, and the fact that it's in a public area where someone can just really just reach their hand on the table, grab it, and then run. Yeah, she was stressing out about that. And I'm like, look, if they tell me over and over again that this table is for them, it's gonna get to the boys, then it's gonna get to them. And if it doesn't, then guess what? We're suing. And so I was telling her that, but she was still freaking out. I'm just like, girl, we are right here. We get to meet the boys. It's okay. I said, I promise you, that poster is gonna make it to them. And if it doesn't, we're suing and I'm fighting. And so she calms down about that a little bit, and we finally get into the venue. We finally enter the venue. Oh my God. And I was just like, I looked at it, I was like, oh my God. And so we get in the venue, but the boys are not out for meet and greet yet. So they got the meet and greet little post, like the backdrop, like ready. Everything's ready. It's just the boys are not. Taking more of my time. Yes, thank you. So we're just waiting, and then we see the security card that promised us we could get into the venue with the poster. And so my friend's like, I'm gonna go talk to him. I'm like, it's not gonna, I promise you it's not gonna solve anything, but you know, go ahead and talk to him. And so I hold her spot, and she goes talks to him, and he's like, and then she tells me that he said that, oh, I'm sorry about that, I didn't know, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, that is BS, 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 BS. If you're gonna promise somebody that they can get in with this thing or that thing, that's a promise. You can't break no dang promise. And he couldn't. He had no authority over that. I'm thinking like, oh yeah, this is the supervisor, he making all these promises, but no, he's not. And so we wait a couple more minutes, and the boys finally come out. We just see them walk from the back we see them walk from the back to the meet and greet backdrop, and we're like, oh my God. I don't know if I have the video or not or something. I don't even know if I took a video. So the boys are there, and they look freaking good. And then I see Zion. I'm just like, I said, no. No, this boy's in shorts. And that was like the first time I ever seen this man in some shorts, and so it surprised me. And I was just like, why is he in shorts? Because I don't want his legs in my picture. Like, what is that? And then I'm just like, oh my God, they look so good. Oh my God, Nick looks so good. Oh my God, like Austin looks so good. Like, oh my God. And I see Brandon with this freaking beanie on. I'm like, why will you not show your hair? Like, what's going on? Why? But I didn't think of anything of it at that moment because I'm over here like freaking out. Like, they all look so good. Edwin is really real. Like, Edwin's real. Nick is real, because I haven't met Nick or Brandon yet. I met Zion, Austin, and Edwin, but I never met Nick and Brandon. And then I said, Nick is real. Well, I got close to Nick Khalid tour time. So yeah, I'll show you this clip. Sorry. Oh my God, I just need tickets to the concert, please, Nick. Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing, me asking for some tickets. I couldn't even get a picture with him. The people go in for meet and greet. They go, and I just hear them like laughing and giggling and talking. So mind you, let me see. Let's see. Let's map it out again. Okay. So this was the line, okay? And then we had to go down some steps here. So I had to take that, like, I can't draw. So as you can see here, this was the line. And when they first came out, we were like right here. So we were like 10 spaces behind, like 10 people behind. And so it says back of meet and greet because this is like the backdrop, but it's like they're not facing this way, like towards us. They're facing like this way. Oh my God. They're like facing the other way, so they're facing this way. I don't even know what's going on because I'm over here. I'm right here. I'm right here. And like, I have to wait to go like this way into here. And so I'm just like, oh my God, they're laughing, they're giggling. And then like a few more minutes after that, we finally see, like you could kind of see, like if you're like 3 people behind, you'll be like right here and you could kind of see them. I was like, oh my God. I was just looking, I'm like, oh my God, they really real. I don't know if I'm ready to go yet. And then I was like, oh shoot, I gotta turn on my voice recorder because they do not allow phones during the meet and greet, which is, it sucks because it's like I paid $99, which is cheap, but still. So I'm just like waiting for my turn, right? And so after everybody goes, Nina already went because she was in front of us. So she was already at the barricade. So I just see her like at the barricade. I'm just so happy for her because she made it to the barricade. And we don't see her because we didn't get to stand next to her because it was somebody next to her and like 2 people, and I'm trying to get barricade, not behind somebody who has barricade. I'm trying to be here with them, not here. So we didn't get to see her during the whole concert, but it's fine because we met afterwards. But anyways, I'll get to that later. So I'm looking and I'm like, I'm about to be next in line and Kiara's behind me. And so I'm just like, I'm looking at them like, oh my God, they're really real. I'm just like looking at them while they're taking a picture with this girl. I was just like, oh my God, they're really real. Oh my God. And so the girl leaves and like, it's so weird. And they all just like it looks like their neck just snaps into your direction like this. Like, hi. I'm just like, oh, hello. Hello. Like I was just like all their faces. Like, yeah, I talked to Zion and Edwin and Austin before, but I talked to them like one at a time. But trying to talk to them as a whole group of them, where you're trying to hi and they all say hi, and you're just like, wait a minute. Yeah, I can't do that. And so they snap in my direction. They're like, oh, hi, or whatever. And like it was this guy, it's like one of their security guards, and he was like, would you like me to hold your stuff? I was like, yes. And I had so much stuff because you're supposed to give him the gifts. And so I gave him like my big gift bag. I wish I took a picture of it so y'all could see how much stuff was in there, and it was a whole bunch of stuff. I gave him my gift bag. I was like, here you go. And yeah, he takes it and I was like, can you hold my purse, and also can you hold my jacket? So I was giving him all this stuff and I'm like, dang, this is taking me a while. And they're probably just like sitting there like, can this girl come on? Like, and so I finally turn and I'm like, hi. And they're like, hey, and I'm like, hi. And then we all come in for like a group hug, and I'm just like, oh my God, oh my God. I said, I can't believe this is happening. Like, I'm really meeting all of you at the same time. Really hugging you at the same time. I'm not about to cry. My eyes getting a little watery, but I'm not about to cry. Like, oh my gosh, hi. Like, I love you so much, or whatever. And so then, what happened? Oh yeah, and so we're in a group hug, and like my arm, it's 5 of them, of course, and my arms can't wrap around all of them. And so like, I remember like they all came in and Zion was in the middle, so like, you know, he towers over you. And yes, I might be tall, but I'm not Zion's height tall. And so I'm just like, I feel like I'm in like a little bubble. I'm just like, oh, I love this little bubble. And so I try to like wrap my arms around them too, because they're wrapping their arms around me. And I'm just like, oh, I can't feel Brandon. And so Brandon's like, I didn't get to get into the group hug, but that's fine. Like, I hear him talking. I'm just like, oh. I said, okay, everybody move. I didn't say that. But I said, oh. And so we like, we come out the group hug, and I'm like, I didn't get to hug Brandon, and I gave Brandon a little hug. I'm like, oh my god, you smell so nice. Is that Gucci? Like, is that Gucci? And so after I gave Brandon a hug, I stepped back. Like, I literally stepped back to like where Kai was. And you know, Kai is kind of far because he's the photographer. And so I kind of stepped back to where he was, and I'm just like, I just like look at all of them. I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm so nervous. And I was like, do y'all know the movie Charlie's Angels? And they were like half of them were like, no, almost all of them except for Nick, my king, my one and only, was like, oh yeah, I know that movie. And they were like, no, have y'all ever seen, when I said, have y'all ever seen Charlie's Angels, they were like, no. And I was like, are you kidding me? Y'all gotta watch it. That movie is so good. Y'all gotta watch all of it, all the movies. And so I was like, do y'all know the pose, the Charlie's Angels pose? They're like, yeah. I was like, how you know the pose, but you don't know the movie? I'm like, it don't add up. It don't add up. Like 2 + 2 = huh? Like, so I was like, yeah, I went to do that pose, like this one. I went to do that. And so they're like, okay. And so where Zion was standing is where I wanted to stand. And mind you, I believe Zion zones out, because like when I looked up, when I was trying to explain to them what I wanted to do for a meet and greet pose, Zion was just like this. I'm just like, and I looked down because I was getting nervous. I'm like, what he thinking about? Like, what he think? I'm cute? Probably, shoot. I'm kidding. But where Zion was standing, that's where I wanted to stand. So I was like, Zion, if you could just move. Zion, if you could just this man, I had to use all my strength to move Zion. I don't know what was happening. He would not move, and I was getting so frustrated. I'm just like, if you could just move. I was about to yank that boy out there. And then I moved Austin, and then I moved Brandon, and then I moved Edwin and Nick, and I'm just like, okay, this is what I want. This is exactly what I want and what I need. And so then we take the picture, and we're like, and my girl, I wasn't ready for that picture. I was like, I don't know what face should I do, because I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't tell them to be like serious with it. Yeah, it was really good, except for my face. Girl was not ready, so I was just like, I wasn't ready because I was zoned out, because I'm like, oh, wow, I'm really here. And I'm like, wait, I don't know what, I forgot to tell them what face to make. And wait, what face should I make? And so I had all these questions in my head that I just took the picture like this. I took just like this. And that's what I look like in the dang picture. And I'm so upset about it, because I look like my double chin is showing and my face looks fatter than usual. I'm like, dang, I really messed that up. But all of them look good though. See, I didn't even have to tell them what kind of face to make, because they did it already, sis. And so I'm like, oh my god, thank you guys, love you. And he was like, and then I walk away, and they're like, oh, I love you too, or whatever, bye. And then Brandon, my king, my other king, he's like, thank you, thanks again. I know you like this cake, Brandon. You know, I know you like this cake. And so I leave, and they gave me my poster, and they said, here's the merch, and they didn't have to tell me. They said, here's the merch station, and here's where you, girl, I ran to the Barricade. I'm like, I gotta get to Barricade. And so I get to Barricade, and I'm waiting for Kiara, because Kiara was behind me. So she was here. I couldn't see her meet and greet picture because we were like on the far side of the, not really far side of the stage Barricade, but we were on the far side, so I couldn't really like turn around and look and see what was going on. So Kiara comes, and she's like, and I said, okay, I saved you a spot. So I was like, because I said one of us got to go and get merch, so I guess you're getting merch, and then I'll save this spot because I got some long legs. I said, I'm not going to let anybody sit right here, baby. She gets our merch. I get it. And, you know, I'm like, oh my gosh, God, I can't believe we're here. Like, this is something. This is everything y'all want and more. And so everybody comes in, everybody like does their meet and greet picture, and then they say bye and they go backstage or whatever. And so I'm just chilling. I can't be on my phone, of course, because my battery's low. And so I'm like, I'm trying to conserve this battery, so let me get off my phone. And so I start talking to Kiera and then talking to the people around me. And then funny thing is that I was standing next to the girl in the lime green dress. Like, she was like next to me. Like, she was right here next to me, because Kiera was right here. She was right here lined up against, we were against Barricade. We was just talking, and then I remembered her from the last tour, the Khalid one, and she was very nice. And the fact that she got so much hate when Nick tweeted that the girl in the lime green dress though with the eyes, the eye emoji like this, I was just like, why is she getting so much hate? Like, this girl is very pretty and she's very funny, and then she was nice at the same time. And I remember she said that she moved from San Diego to here because her dad lived in, I remember all of that, because like she was really nice with it. And so when I saw that she was getting hate, I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, that's not her fault that Nick thought she was cute or whatever. Like, she cute, she was cute, she was really pretty. And so she was really funny too. Like, us during the Gunnar come, she was like, what is taking Gunnar so long? And I was like, I know, girl. I bet he doing that. He taking long because he's doing that middle part. I'm so mean. I'm sorry, Gunther. Gunther. Because Nina called him Gunther. I'm sorry, Gunnar. And I was like, I said, he's taking long because he's trying to get that middle part. He's trying to do that middle part where he doesn't hit. Because, you know, he parts his hair in the middle, and then like his hair just like goes like this, and it's just like. So that's what I was thinking. And she was like, girl, she said, girl, don't. I said, well, that must be it. And then we were talking about how people on Twitter were saying that Gunnar is finer in person than on Instagram. And we were like, well, we'll be the judge of that, because I don't know, like, white boys, it depends. And then when this man came out, me and her, we were just like, yo, bro, what the? This man fine. And I have like a, I know I have a video of me saying, he fine, because I was talking to her, because we was like, I hope he fine or whatever. I'm like, oh my God, he fine. And he had getting closer to me. I'm like, yo, chill, he fine. A minute. Oh my. And so Gunnar came on, and oh my God, Gunnar, his performance, like, I fell in love. Like, I was just like, wow, I really thought this performer was gonna be trash. Not gonna lie, sorry Gunther, if you're watching this. I really thought like it wasn't gonna be good. And then I was like, his energy, like, his singing is like 10 out of 10. I'm like, I did not know he was gonna sing this well. This is so good. I really enjoyed this. I can't. And then me and the lime green dress girl we was screaming out, I'm a white man's whore. To him, because it's like, we thought this man was gonna be ugly, and then he came on stage and we were just like, ugly where? Gunnar leaves, 10 out of 10 performance. And so I pull out my phone just to record some of him, and then I put it back. And so now we're waiting for PM. PM comes out in an hour. So we're just waiting, and I'm talking to Kiera, I'm talking to the lime green dress girl, and I never got her name, but she's really nice. But anyways, I'm moving my light with my foot. I am so sorry. I pull it out, and Nina, cause she's like all the way down there, like she's on the opposite side of me, cause again I couldn't like stand next to her. And so she tweets at me, she's like, yo, those giant Uno cards you got, pretty much, they freaking posted it on their Instagram. I said, huh? I said, wait. I said, Kiera. I said, Kiera. Nina said that. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. And so I open my phone. I go to Instagram. I'm reloading. I see pretty much Instagram story. I click it. I started to scream. Like I started to scream. Like if you hadn't seen the Instagram story, here it is right now.
This is great.
Pretty good, right? Pretty good, right? Pretty good, right? And so like when I first like seen it, like first when I opened it up, I was just like, ah, yo, that's my stuff. Like I started screaming like really loud. Like everybody started to turn around towards me, and they're like, what's going on? And I was like, oh my god. And Kiara was like, oh my god, that's your Uno card. I said this. I said, I'm just like, now that I think about it, people are thinking that I'm crazy because it's just a card game. Why are you freaking out? But no, I'm freaking out because first of all, I put my @name on the Uno card game, and I put it on the Uno cards, and I got it for them. And the fact that they like it and is playing with it, of course I'm gonna freak out. What happens if you got them that gift? Would you be freaking out? As me, I would be freaking out. I'm like, I'm glad they like the gift. I'm glad I spent $21.64 on something that they like. And so I'm over here freaking out. I'm just like, yo, I'm really hyped for this concert now. Like, let's go. And so like we're waiting for them. I got this big smile on my face. I'm talking to people. I'm interacting. We love that for us. We love an extrovert. And so I'm talking to people and stuff, and then like something happens, and the concert didn't even start. It's like 30 minutes before the concert. Concert didn't even start yet. Everybody's like, yo, chill, like what's going on? I turn, and some dumb person brought their little sister into pit. Now, when I say little sister, I mean like not even hitting double digits. This little girl was 8 years old in a freaking pit, smushed against everybody, because this is the time that everybody from who had the open arms a meet and greet package, they're all done with meet and greet, and then On My Way comes in, and then general admission is starting to come in. So you got this little girl smushed in between all these people who is like four foot, probably like, yeah, like who is like 4'5", this little girl, and you got her smushed into all these people. So like the security guard had to like lift her up and pull her out because she weighed nothing but like 50 pounds, I don't know. And I was like, yo, who brought their little sister into pit? Like, this is dangerous. And so yeah, that happens, and I'm just like, yo, that's not right. And so I'm like, I don't want anybody passing out around me, because I will literally cry. Because like I seen that happen like at the Dallas show, and people get into fights. I'm like, yo, I don't want that to happen at my concert. And then it happens, and I'm just like, what is going on? Now the concert is about to start, and it has like that little countdown, that 1 minute countdown. It goes like 50, 49, 40. I'm like, why are y'all starting? Y'all should be starting at 10. But anyways, they're about to come out, and I'm like, yo, I'm so ready. And like before the concert, like before like all of that happened, I put on my phone, because I was so hyped about these dang Uno cards. Those are my Uno cards, something like that. I'll put it on here, what I put. And I put that, and I was gonna show it to them when they're on stage, when they're like doing their little, like before their intro or something like that, when they're just talking on stage. The countdown happens, that little video, like the intro video happens, and then they freaking come out. I already know what you heard. I already know what it is. I'll put it on here.
Yeah, it's pretty much me.
And I'm just like, yo, and then you could hear my voice like saying at the beginning, I'm like, no, because because I saw Edwin in like a corner. I just see like this reflection coming off of him, like before like the when the intro says like, yo, it's pretty much blah 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 blah. I see Edwin in the corner with this dang construction worker jacket, and I'm like, no. When he's like, I already know what it is. I'm like, no. And I see Brandon with this freaking bulletproof vest on. I'm like, oh my god, not these outfits again. Stop recycling the same outfit. It's not cute. I'm like, yes. I'm like, whoa. Everybody's pushing up against me. My hair, I have braids in at this point, and someone's pulling my hair. But girl, I have so much adrenaline that I don't even care. They play Jello, they play all of this and that. And so there was a moment where they was just talking and they're about to do the intros. And so I was like, this is the time. This is the time to show them my phone. And so I turned off the video. I didn't get this on video, but my friend did, but I can't pull it off her. I can't pull it off her computer for some reason. Like her computer is like, don't want to cooperate with my phone, so I can't pull it off. I pull it out and I'm like, I put my brightness all the way up because like they're on stage and we're in the dark, so it's like, you know, if you see something bright coming at you, you're gonna see it. And so I just hold it up and I'm just like this. I'm like, who's gonna notice first? Who's gonna notice first? And Nick, he looks and he's just like, oh, those are yours. I said, those are mine. And so like, those are my Uno cards. And I'm like, this is probably bright on them, so I'm gonna put it away. But Brandon was trying to look, like all the other boys were trying to look, but oops, like too late, too slow, like too bad. And so I'm like, I'm glad someone noticed. Oh my god, dude, Nick was smiling at me. He was just like, yeah. I'm about to fight him. Just like, girl, I wanted to cry right there. I was just like, wow. I said, you really did that. And the concert goes on, and I'm gonna show y'all a few clips. I'm gonna just show y'all clips after this.
deep down. I found you lost and so deep down. She gon' drip with me on the island. Pull up in Mari and Molly. She's a bad shit, shot like a diamond. I got money, throw it up to the climate. And the ass too fat, get behind it. And the pussy too good, I'm running. Rush to the rush like shots. Me the block like a yacht for the blocks.
Yo, we gotta shut this down. We gotta shut this down. Everybody just.
Hello? Hello? Oh no, I can't go to Nick, what's happening?
Are we good?
Turn up! You got me losing focus.
She follow me up to the pool, skinny dipping in my soul. It's like I'm addicted to you. I'm loving you, loving you, loving you.
You got that sauce, baby, I think that I need it. You got that sauce, baby, I think that I need it.
When I wake up, I don't regret it. But for now, my mama's on replay. If you do this one already, I can't fade this feeling, baby. I need you for me, yeah.
1, 2, 3, ha! You got that sauce, baby, I think that I need it. You got that sauce, baby, I think that I need it. You got that sauce, baby, I think that I need it. You got that sauce, baby, I think that I need it. You got that sauce, baby, I think that I need it. You got that sauce, baby, I think I need it.
So y'all saw that, right? I did not get On My Way or I didn't get Healthy because those are like, those songs don't really bop to me. And I was like, kind of, I shouldn't record. But when, oh God, those two songs, they gave me the most attention. Like they were just like in my face the whole time during Healthy. Nick was literally singing to me. I don't know, again, my friend has the video because she recorded Healthy and she recorded when Nick was singing to me. Freaking A. I don't even know if I'm gonna get it off her computer, but if I do, here it is.
Don't even smile, don't even look at me. Don't say a word, you know it's gonna happen. Cause only you know what it does to me. Heartbeat fast like it's trying to run from me.
If I lose sleep, they said that the first one I hit up was something good. But this is not normal. Now there's a bite, everything you want. Go!
Hit that duck, you know I'm right there with you. Pass it right there to you, girl, let me assist. You don't understand how much I stand us. When you standing next to me, I feel a standing. Nobody knows what it feels like. Nobody knows how to help me. And I'm starting to think there's something wrong when you know this. Ain't nothing much I think about you every day. Counting all the miles I go out my way. And I'm sick thinking about you when you're not with me. Know this ain't nothing. Don't even stop,
Don't even stop laughing, stop being cute. You know it's gonna happen. It's like my heart about the sky rocking. Got me on taste like I'm out here.
Freaking Nick was singing to me. Nick was singing to me during Healthy, like at the part where it's like, and I'm starting to think there's something wrong with me. No, this ain't healthy. He was singing to me. And so then the concert goes on. Mind of Poseidon comes on. Yo, during the Mind of Poseidon, oh, everyone gave me some attention because, like, you know, during the water gun spray, girl, I was like, no. I said, no, not the hair, not the hair. And for some reason, they were all attracted to where I was. So I was getting water, 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 water. And so Edwin comes and he sprays water, water, water. I'm like, no, no, no. And then Edwin, he looks at me and he's like, ah. He points at me and he starts laughing. I got that clip right here.
You ain't wanna let nobody get close. I won't let nobody else on your love. Would you dive in with me? Don't hesitate. The difference, babe, that you never made. So we'll hop in the jacuzzi, cool off in the shower and dread. So we start the bed.
I do you like it. You say the word, I say goodnight to the silence. Then we wake up inside the mind of the silent. Then we wake up inside the mind of the silent. I do you right, how you like it. You say the word, I say goodnight to the silence. Then we wake up inside the mind of the silent. Then we wake up inside the mind of the silent.
I don't know what's left. We ain't even started yet. Take the last chance. Take my last hand. You can take my last breath. 'Cause we're going under.
You say the word, I say goodnight to the silence. Then we wake up inside the mind of the silent. Then we wake up inside the mind of the silent. I do you right. You say the word, I say goodnight to the silence. Then we wake up inside the mind of the silent. Then we wake up inside the mind of the silent. I do you.
I'm like, why? Why do you think this is funny? And then Gunnar actually got the point of view too. That was cool. I thought that was pretty cool. And so that happened and so much more happened. And then at the end, the would you mind breakdown. Would you? Actually, I don't think I can show a lot of these clips because copyright, right? I don't know. But I'm gonna show that.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go!
Say you don't catch feelings. Say you ain't the love type. I'ma the whole night. This ain't what you used to. And I know you've been hurt before, but I'll make it better for ya. I'll make it better for ya. And you heard it all before, but I've got a question for ya. I've got a question. If I pulled you closer, would you? If my hands get lower, will we grind? Would you mind?
DJ.
Take it back now, y'all.
That's pretty good, right? And like after all of that, Nick decided he was looking at like the boys and he was like, should I do it? And what he did was he just put his hand out and then like he all like touched our hands or whatever, and he touched my hand first. And like, girl, I was just like, this man really loves me. He reached out and touched my hand, and then he touched it right there, and then came back to my hand. He touched my hand about 3 times. I don't care what anybody gotta say. And so after that, the concert was done, it was over. Then everybody literally fully sprinted, ran to their tour bus. And so we ran to there, two of us, and it was so many people, but there were two sides. Like you could either stand over here or stand over here, and it was like barricaded. Barricaded? It was gated. It was fenced, whatever. And so to stop mobbing from happening. And so me and my friends like, should we go on that side? Because that side literally had like 10 people max. And I'm like, we should go on that side. So we ran over there on that side, and we got to like the front. So like even if the boys came out, we would have been like taking pictures or whatever. And then Gunnar comes out, and Gunnar's over there, and I'm just like, Gunther, hi, hi, how are you? Oh, Gunnar. And so I got that video. I didn't get to take a picture with him. Oh my god, he was so fine. Like, I'm so upset that I didn't get to take a picture with him. And he liked this video because I put it on Twitter and he liked it. So I'm gonna show that one.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a video of my things that you go up and have it. Okay. I'm gonna post it whenever, so I don't have to worry about it.
Team. Was that good? You should have turned the flash on. I'm kind of dark.
Pretty good, right? Pretty weird. Like, I'm kind of dark, so can you, I hope you turn on the flash or something like that. I said something like that. But yeah, that was fun. Zion, I got this video of him too. He ignored everybody. He ignored all his fans. He came out and he walked away. And I was like, this is why nobody like you. I'm the one who said that. I said, this is why nobody likes you. But I was joking, so don't come for my neck, all right? Because I like Zion too.
Oh, you said
Let's get out.
Wait. Zion, can you come back, sir? That's why nobody likes you.
Getting one and done.
Over here, wasting my day.
That's the video. T, right? Then we were waiting, and then like the boys never came out, and I was just like, yo, y'all got me standing out here
Yelling, talking about you loud, and y'all making the most noise. Yo, look, there's Tiffany, Edwin, and the gang.
we stood out there for a good 2 hours waiting, and at this, it's about 20 people just outside, 20-30 people. Like, everybody went home from 100 all the way down to 30. Yeah, everybody went home. Gunnar, he said he got on that little scooter thing, and he was touring Houston. He was gone all over Houston, so he was gone for 2 hours. We thought this man was lost. And so like after that, we were like, man, these people are really not gonna come out. And then guess who arrives? Our king.
Guys, so cute.
So they removed the barricades, and Nick comes out. Oh my god, I say, oh my god, Nicholas is out. He starts taking pictures with everybody, and I have a video, a picture/video of us. And I was just like, he was like when I came to take a picture with him, he was like, hey, he said, hey, you're the girl who gave us the Uno cards, right? I said, yes. He said, we have it in our bus right now. I said, cause I was nervous. I was like, I said, this man remembers me. Wow. I was like, wow. Cause I was acting a fool when I was in the concert, at the concert. So we take the picture, and I was like, y'all better at me or whatever. Y'all better tweet me. He was like, okay, I got you. It's been almost a month, been 3 weeks, and I still haven't got at BDE honorette. I never got that yet. So he lied, but I still love him. After that, I'm like, oh my god, can the rest of them come out already? And so Brandon comes out, and I'm like, whoa. I said 2 of the boys I haven't met yet. Well, I met them, but like not, you know, in the, yeah. So I'm like, oh my god, I gotta take a picture with Brandon. I want to take a picture with Brandon, but for some reason, something in my gut was like, I was just like, why am I getting so nervous? I started getting high. I was like, I don't know why I'm so nervous with, I wasn't really nervous with Nick, but now I'm nervous with Brandon. Oh my god, I was just, oh my god, why am I so nervous? And so like, I was trying to take a picture with him, but these people, like people who already took a picture with him, kept talking to him, trying to get to him again. And so I'm just like, yo, I just want to take this picture, and I couldn't get to him, and he was only out there for 5 minutes. He was like, yo, I gotta go, guys, sorry, love you. I'm just like, I got a video, so here's this. And so we're waiting outside. Austin, he was tired, so he fell asleep. Zion don't know what he was doing. Edwin was with his girlfriend Tiff, so he couldn't come outside because someone wants to be a hogger with her boyfriend, whatever. And I was like, why is this girl even here, dude? Like, when I first saw her story of her being in Houston, I said, she in my dang city. She in my city. This is not meant for you, brother. This is not meant for you. A lot of people left, and there was like 10 of us left. And probably less, I don't know. And so a lot of people left because we were standing out there for another hour and a half, another hour to 2 hours. And we was sitting on against the wall in front of the tour bus because just in case Kai decided to like film us outside the tour bus, or the guys decided to put something on their Instagram story, we'll be right there just chilling. And so then my king Nick, he opens like a window, and he talks to us through the window. I have a video right here.
That's because I just posted 7 hours.
He talks to us about like life and stuff, and then he follows. He said, okay, I'm gonna follow you guys. And it's like, again, it's like about 10 of us, so he follows all 10 of us, and I got his little follow. I got his little follow on Twitter. And so he was like, what's your ad? I said, I didn't get a video of this one, but he said, what's your ad? I said, it's BDE on the right. And he looked at me. He said, I said, no, it's nothing. It's nothing. He's like, it's nothing, huh? And I said, yeah, I just thought these 3 letters will work good with Honorette. So I just said, you know, BDE, they're just random letters because, you know, BDE means big energy. So yeah, he knew what it meant. He was like, okay, all right. And so then we start talking, and then like this girl, she asks like, why is the album taking so long? And this is for y'all people who keep asking, where's the album? This is exactly what he said. I don't think I got it on video. I have to look through my videos, but this is exactly what he said. He said the reason why the album's taking long is because the company that they're working with is not letting them release it because of something. And then he said that they're gonna move to another company so they can release their album that they already made. They just need it to get released. They just need somebody to release it or something like that. And so once they move to that other company, that's when they can release their album. And I'm just like, he said, once they move companies, they get to release their album because this company is not really working with them and saying that they're not ready to do it, like release the album yet. And so once they move companies, they get to release the album. So with y'all saying, where's the album? We need the album. It's because of the company that they're working with. And so they got to move companies so they can release, because they want this album out as much as we do. And so Nick talked to us for a good hour, and he was like, he said he was gonna bring out like all the boys except for Austin because Austin's asleep. But that never happens, and that's all that happens basically. And then my dad calls me about 5 times, like, where are you? Are you okay? Do you want me to come pick you up? Are you lost? I'm like, Dad, I'm down here. He's like, you need to come home right now. And I didn't listen. I didn't listen. And now that I'm home, he said I can't drive to any more concerts. So I don't care. It was worth it. He said, was it worth it? Was it worth it for you so you can't drive your car anywhere else to any other concert? I said, yes. And I walked off. That was my experience. And again, that was a pretty good experience. I got in trouble. I don't care. It was worth it, baby. So yeah, that was it. Now I'm smiling because the Funktion tour is over, because today is the 18th and now it's probably at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So yeah, wow. And I can't wait for Kai to come out with this recap video, and hopefully I'm in it, and hopefully my Uno cards are in it, and hopefully Houston is in it, because if Houston's not in it, then I'm suing Kai. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked that long story time. This story time was about an hour and 30 minutes long, so I've been talking for an hour and 30 minutes straight. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed all the videos, all the photos I showed, and make sure to like and subscribe and comment, or whatever you want to do, saying hi, love you, hi, this was funny, hi something, just say hi. And I'll see you right there in the next one. Bye guys.